Alright guys, today we are making bacon shark with a culantro sauce. Bacon shark is a very popular sandwich sold at beaches, so sit back and enjoy the ride. The ingredients you will need are shark, green seasoning, ginger powder, pepper and salt, flour, cornmeal, eggs, Uncle Steve's Gator shake, oil, culantro or cilantro, garlic, Scotch bonnet pepper, and water.
Hey folks, first off we're going to start making our culantro sauce. We are going to need about a cup of roughly chopped culantro. After you give it a rough chop, add it to the blender. Now that we have added our culantro to the blender, we're also going to need about 3 to 4 large cloves of garlic. Give this a rough chop and also add it to the mix. And so we have our roughly chopped garlic that we're adding to the party. We are also going to kick it up a notch a bit by adding half of Scotch bonnet pepper. Now that our Scotch bonnet pepper is dancing in the party, we are also going to need the juice of half a lime. This will help bring out all those flavors. We are also going to need a bit of salt, so here I have some sea salt. I'm using about a half a teaspoon or so. Now we are going to need a little bit of water to help blend up all these ingredients. So let's start to give this a pulse. I'm looking for a bit of a chunky consistency. You may want to go longer if you desire your consistency to be more fine. I'm adding a bit more water, so in total I have used about a quarter cup of water. Let's give this a pulse. It looks like I'm getting the consistency that I am looking for. And we have hit that home run. This is the consistency that I am looking for. Now that we have gotten our culantro sauce all made up, let's pour it into the bowl and place it into the fridge where all those flavors can come together. And here's a bit of a close-up of our culantro sauce. Now I'm going to be making some fry bake or floats. I will have the link in the description box and in the iCards above of a full video of how to make this. Here I'm going to divide my flour dough into 4 equal parts. I'm going to roll each of the parts into a ball and allow it to rest until time to fry. And here's our 4 dough balls we are going to put to rest until ready for frying. Here I have about 1 to 1.5 pounds of shark. I'm going to put it into this stainless steel bowl and get it all seasoned up. I'm just separating the pieces of shark. I'll be also adding 1.5 tablespoons of green seasoning. There will be a link in the description box of a full video on how to make this. I'm adding a half a teaspoon of ginger. This gives it a nice flavor. I'm also going to be using one of my favorite all-purpose seasoning, Barriers, 1.5 teaspoons. You know we have got to get those layers of flavors going on. Well, surprise surprise here, no Scotch bonnet. I'm using a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. We are going in with half a teaspoon of black pepper. And you know the routine by now. Use the best tools that God have given you. Use your hands and mix. And our shark is all seasoned up. Put it in the refrigerator and let it marinate for at least half an hour. While our shark is marinating, let's get some flour down and roll out our dough to make our fry bake. This is just a shortened version of how I make fry bake. There will be a link to a full video in the description box and in the iCards above on how to make this. So our oil is heated up to about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's get our bake all fried up. Take your dough and lay it away from you into the oil. In that way, the oil will not splash back up on you, so you won't get burnt. You see your bake beginning to rise, it is time to give it a flip. Continue flipping every few seconds until you get that light golden brown. Then you know it is time to remove it from the heat. And this is what it should look like, a light golden brown in color. So our bakes are all fried up and placed on a wire rack for the oil to drain off. While our bake is draining off, let's get our judging station ready for frying our shark. We will first need 2 eggs lightly beaten. All the ingredients will be listed in the description below. I'll be putting a half a teaspoon of water to the eggs and also a quarter teaspoon of black pepper. After adding the black pepper, give this a good mix. Let's start seasoning our flour. I'll be adding 1 teaspoon of paprika and also 1.5 tablespoons of Uncle Steve's Gator shake. The link for Uncle Steve's website will be in the description box below. You've got to hit it with that Uncle Steve's Gator shake. That citrus flavor kicks it up a notch. I'm adding a 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup of cornmeal. This will help with the crispiness. Now it's time to give this a good old mix to make sure everything is properly well incorporated. Well, all our judging components is all seasoned up. Let's get ready to start coating our shark. Let's start to coat our shark. First we are going to dip into some flour, then into the egg, then back into the flour, then back into the egg and back into the flour again. This will help with the crispiness. This is the last time that the shark is going into the seasoned flour. Make sure that everybody is well coated. Now our shark is all properly well coated with our seasoned flour. So it is time to put them on a plate and let them rest for about 5 minutes before frying. While this is resting, I'm going to finish coat the balance of shark off camera. So your oil temperature should be at around 330 to 350 degrees, so we can start frying our shark now. Gently place your shark into the hot oil. Well, as you can see, our shark is frying up pretty nicely here, folks. I'm just checking underneath to make sure that it is getting nice and golden brown. After about 3 to 5 minutes, I'm going to give them a flip. Shark does not take long to fry. You see that golden brown color? That is the color that we are looking for. So it is now time to pull off our shark and rest them on our wire rack for the oil to drain off. This is the last batch of shark frying here. You can see that pretty golden brown color, and there's our fry bake sitting in the background as well. Are you ready to go and do this, guys? So let's go build ourselves a bacon shark sandwich. So here I got my bake. I'm going to cut it in the middle and then I'm going to place a bed of lettuce. I am using iceberg lettuce, by the way. Now I'm going to pile on that delicious crispy fried shark. And don't be shy with the shark, folks. You got to get a piece of shark in every bite. Now we're going to start dressing our shark with a little bit of ketchup. Then I'm also going to be putting on a couple slices of tomatoes. And don't be shy with the tomatoes too, just pile it on. Here we got some thinly sliced red onions. That will give it another level of flavor. So we are going in with a bit of garlic aioli. There will be a link to a full video in the description box and in the iCards above on how to make this. You need to go check this video out. This is a garlic aioli with a difference. And we are going in with our culantro sauce. This is a very important component in making our bacon shark sandwich. Let's just say it's traditional. And here we go, guys. You know we have got to come with that lime pepper sauce. This is optional, but you guys know that I love my heat. Think I'll put some more for good measure. And here's a close-up just before we take our drive-by.
So guys, here's our Trini style delicious bacon shark with culantro sauce. Okay, so I know you're going to ask what it looks like inside, so here it is. Hope you'll give this recipe a try. All the ingredients will be in the description box below. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notifications for more videos. See you all on our next cooking journey, and we're out until next time.